So in this video, I'm going to tell you guys all of the best tips that I have on how you can get a legendary in Brawl Stars. The response to my last how to get a legendary video was like absolutely insane. A ton of you guys actually got brawlers after watching the video. So hopefully this video can help out anybody who is like new to my channel or maybe even just hasn't seen one of these videos before. Also, if you want to help this video get put in recommended, then please just spam the word legendary in the comment section. The more comments we get, the better. So just have fun with it. And if this video helps you in any way, then please don't forget to subscribe. Also, before we get into the really in-depth tips, I want to explain a few things. So there's one thing that a lot of people might not actually know, but I'm going to show it to you right now. So what you got to do is you got to open your Brawl Stars and then go to your shop and then scroll all the way over to the right to where the boxes are. Click on a box and then click on the eye in the top left corner, and this screen shows you all the stats that you have on any kind of rarity in Brawl Stars. So as you can see here, it shows like rare brawler 0%, super rare brawler 0% because I have all those brawlers, but this is actually my mini account because I wanted to show better stats for you guys. And as you can see right here, it says epic brawler, mythic brawler, and legendary brawler, and it shows percentages for all of those brawlers, and that percent basically shows your chance to get that rarity of a brawler in one box. So basically I have a 0.2444% chance to get a legendary in just one regular box. There's something that you might not actually know. Every box that you open in the game can and will increase your chance to get a legendary brawler in the future. So as you're opening boxes trying to get brawlers, keep track of that legendary percent because I think that's the only one that goes up. And as you see right here, my legendary chance is almost as high as my mythic chance, and it can actually go over your mythic chance if you are just really unlucky. And on this account, I'm pretty unlucky, so eventually you could have a better chance to get a legendary than a mythic. But if you get a mythic or a legendary, then your chance to get a legendary will actually drop down a lot. So if you get a mythic, then go check your legendary percent and it should be a lot lower, which is kind of annoying, but that's just how it is. Anyways, my first tip is to be active in the game. On the bottom right, it shows your daily tokens. As you can see, it says 200 out of 200. Every match that you play, if you get a win, you get about 20 tokens, and if you get a loss, I think it's 10. So basically what you want to do is you want to play enough to where it says 0 out of 200, so basically you've gotten every token you can. And also click on your shop every day and scroll over to the daily deals. As you can see right here, there's a free box, so I'm gonna open it. Let's see if we can get a brawler. Okay, yeah, well, nothing. This is so sad. But yeah, there's always a free thing in your shop, so make sure that you always go check that out because it could be a box, and every box that you open could just be a chance for you to get a legendary, so check that every day. Another thing that you should check every day is the events. So on the bottom, you just click here and then just click all of these and you get tokens from them. Waboom. And that's another way to get free tokens. So tip number 2 is actually going to be all about star points. Star points is a currency on the top right here. It's a purple star one, and this is basically another free currency in the game. And as it says here, it's used to buy exclusive items from the shop, but what it doesn't say is that you can actually buy boxes with star points. At the end of every power play season, there's actually a big box and a mega box in the shop, and all you need is 2,000 star points every season, and you can get basically 13 free boxes. If you want to check how long the power play season is, then go to your events and click here on the bottom one. I should probably say you need at least one brawler to have a star power in order to actually do this. So if you don't see this, then it's because you don't have a brawler that is maxed out. So if you want to get this as soon as you can, then try to get power points on one brawler and try to get them level 9 as soon as you can, so then you can actually play power play. Anyways though, click on it, and then over here on the left it says power play, and then on the screen on the bottom left it says league ends in 1 day 4 hours, and here it shows all the rewards that you can get. Power play is another daily thing along with like getting all the tokens, the free box in the shop, and everything. It's another thing that you should be doing every day if you want to get the maximum amount of boxes. You get 3 matches a day, and if you win, then of course you get more points, and if you lose, you still get points, so it's worth playing even if you lose every match. But yeah, if you want to get the most boxes possible, then I would say that you should definitely save your star points for the shop and wait until a mega box and a big box comes in, and then with that you can get a ton of free boxes. And going along with that tip, whenever the championship challenge comes around in Brawl Stars, which normally it would be here above everything else, but it's not here right now, so we can't really see it. But when it comes around, it has a ton of rewards in it for every win that you get, and you can lose 4 times, but you can keep playing until you lose 4 times. And every reward that you can get is really good, so I would say play that until you lose 4 times, and you probably should have won at least a couple matches, so the rewards from that are really good. So I would say to play that every time it comes around. Also, if you're gonna spend any money on the game, there's a few really important things that you should buy before buying anything else. So instead instead of just buying gems like I have right here, there's a special offer. So normally for $5 you would just get 80 gems, but in this you get a mega box, 700 gold, and 80 gems for the exact same price. So if you're planning on buying gems, I would say to wait until a special offer comes, because this is just a lot more than only getting 80 gems. And again, it's the exact same price, so you're literally getting 3 times value like it says right there. And when you have gems, there's 2 main things that you should be getting. The Brawl Pass is the most overpowered thing in the entire game, so if you don't have it yet and you have gems, then activate it. Like it says right here, it's 169 gems, and we're actually going to talk more about this later in the video. If you already have the Brawl Pass and you want something to spend your gems on, you want to get the most out of your gems, then go to your shop and scroll a bit over to the right, and right here there's a token doubler, and they actually reduce the price of this, so you're getting even more out of your gems. What this does is it doubles the next 1,000 tokens that you get, so basically that means more tiers in the Brawl Pass. I don't think it doubles quest tokens, but it doubles pretty much everything else, so this is by far the best thing that you can spend your gems on. But if you are free to play, then save all of your gems for the Brawl Pass, and I'll explain why in a second. So speaking of the Brawl Pass, it's extremely overpowered. It gives free to play players way more rewards than before, and I have a lot of tips that have to do with the Brawl Pass. So first of all, you need to be doing every daily quest that you get. It's always the one on the left, and they're usually only 100 tokens, but still, that's a free 200 tokens every single day for some really easy quests. But there's actually a big difference between daily quests and weekly quests. Daily quests are always on the left, and again, they should always be 100 tokens, and if you wait too long, then they're actually going to go away. So if this timer right here runs out, then the daily quest is gone and it's replaced with a new one, and you basically lost the tokens that you could have gotten if you did the quest. But weekly quests are actually a lot different, so there's still a timer for them, and it should be around 7 days. But the difference here is that when you run out of time, they actually don't go away, and new quests actually come up. And as you can see right here on my mini account, I haven't been playing this account, so I have like 40 or 50 quests just sitting here waiting for me to do them. So this is an example of what happens if you don't do your quests. They just keep going up, and you can do them whenever you want to. And yeah, so you don't have to do the weekly ones right away, but it would be better to do them so then you don't have this many quests to do, because doing all these quests in one sitting would be really hard. It would probably take like 10 hours. So doing every quest that you get is extremely important, because it's obviously the fastest way to get the Brawl Pass, and getting the Brawl Pass is by far the easiest way to get more brawlers, and it's just really broken. So do every quest that you have and don't let any go by. And my next tip to do with the Brawl Pass is actually to not spend the free gems you get with it. Each Brawl Pass you get about 90 gems, and here I'm getting 10 for free. Every gem that you can get from the Brawl Pass is completely free. It's all on the bottom row, and if you do your quests and you just continue on the Brawl Pass, as you can see, there's another 10 gems, another 20, and it'll all add up to about 90. And as you can see right here, the Brawl Pass again costs 169. So here's what you can do. Basically what you want to do is you want to fully complete this Brawl Pass, get all the way to tier 70, and then get all of the gems in the bottom row of the pass. And what you want to do after you get those gems is just wait until the next season, and then when the next season comes, get to tier 70 again in that season, and then get all the gems from the bottom row. And then what you can do once you have enough to actually get a Brawl Pass is you can get it for free, because by that time you should have around 180 gems, and then you can actually afford the Brawl Pass. So once you got to tier 70 in the second Brawl Pass, you can actually buy that Brawl Pass if you really want to, and you can get every reward on the top row completely for free. So if you really want that chromatic brawler, then you can get it completely for free. And unlocking the chromatic brawler that's in that Brawl Pass is actually a really good idea, because in their season their rarity is actually legendary, so you could get a chromatic brawler instead of a legendary, which would really suck because the next season there would be a mythic. The only good thing about that is when you unlock a chromatic, it actually doesn't decrease your chance to get a legendary like unlocking another legendary or a mythic does, so you don't have to worry about your percent going down a lot. So my final tip is you have to push every brawler that you have unlocked to at least 500 trophies, and this is definitely one that helped a lot of people. Lots of people have this thing where if they don't like a brawler, then they just won't play the brawler and they'll keep them at like 0 trophies, and that's probably the worst thing that you could do, because every time you rank a brawler up in trophies, you actually get tokens, and obviously more tokens equals more boxes, and more boxes means more chances to get a legendary brawler. And like I mentioned before, every box you open that you you don't get a legendary, it'll actually increase your chance to get one in the future. And I don't just mean unlocking an epic brawler will increase your chance. Even if you just get points for a brawler, your chance will go up. So take my tip from before and check in on your shop every once in a while and watch that legendary percent go up over time. And if you unlock a mythic or something, then you'll probably notice that it's gonna go down. But no matter what happens, eventually you have to get a legendary brawler. It might take longer for some people, but at the end of the day, you have to get one eventually. That's just how it works. That's how the chances work. So just keep playing until you get one. And hopefully this video is gonna help you guys get them faster. So if this video helped you, then again, don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe, because that would help me a lot. So if you want to help me for helping you, then I would really appreciate it. Anyways though, that's gonna do it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Have a good night, guys.